You know, excuse me. MyaRay, I need to pat myself on the back. I need to pat myself on the back because for little old me to be able to gather a herd, just gather a herd without calling someone out their name, without cursing, without getting ugly, without getting aggressive, and still getting my point across and just reading them. I'm not gonna lie, I got the big head because I was like, well, I was impressed with myself. I wasn't shocked because, you know, I have been reading bitches since I was a little child. I mean, you ask people who grew up with me, and I've been a reader. So, you know, it was definitely fun. I had fun because I've been doing it for so long. You know, I am a reader. I brag about it all the time. I do read. And I've been saying this for years. Nobody read like a queen. Good job, Maya. Kudos to you, honey, to gather a herd, baby, and read them one by one. They couldn't say anything. They couldn't say anything. I see why they mad, girl. Yes. You can't. They can't handle me. Ting. With the money calling. If the money been calling, why ain't you answering? But he's not cruising the street. He's outside waiting on me. Please don't take this as if, oh girl, the police people, you are not new to my channel. Then you know I have made a video about me topping the. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Maya. My second favorite beat in the world, next to a man, is Amanda. Yeah, that's a real girl. No, that ain't. So I'm hearing them having a whole debate about what the fuck I got going on. You're looking at one. My religious route. Who are you to tell me if I have a hell, heaven, or jail cell to lay my body in? Oh my God.
Be honest. I freaking love it.
The chap is bad as hell.
Ain't this pretty?
It's beautiful. The shit was too good to be true, y'all. I want you to be racist in public, so I know how to handle you. If you see my bra, it's Victoria's Secret, but it doesn't go with the color combination. The ignorance in the world. Hey guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It's free to support. I mean, why come to someone on YouTube and not subscribe? I'm really oily in the middle. I've been using e.l.f. primer, but I fought myself. I have to fault myself because I didn't look at it. I didn't read it prior to purchasing. I just glimpsed it. I'm sorry. And it even says dewy finish. I don't want a dewy finish because I have really oily skin. So I just kind of touch it up throughout the day, but I have oily skin on top of a dewy primer, so I'm always going to be glowing. Plus, I'm a star, so I'm going to be glowing. So, you know, that's what stars do. They shine bright. Like a diamond. I guess you're here, for, obviously, from the title of the video. Monday, January 18th, my father was robbed at gunpoint. He and another person, a gentleman, they were in his truck, beautiful white truck, getting oil for the truck that I was in, but I was in a different town. I was out the I wasn't around. I was in another truck. And someone, we know who it is, child, you know. It's a small town. Everyone knows everyone. He held a gun. Mind you, my dad is 67 with a lot of health issues and physical issues, physically, you know. Just wanted to throw that out there. This boy put a gun to my father's side. I don't know if it was his kid. I don't know, y'all. Is it the kidney on the side? whatever it is, the gun was there and robbed my father. I'm not going to say allegedly because it did happen. It happened. I'm trying to be as understanding yet expressive as possible, because my parents, my mom and my dad, they're from an older generation, so stuff like this don't really, in their country, we live in a country, stuff like this don't typically happen, especially in our neighborhood, or at least at one time it wasn't like this. But drugs and dope slangers and dope dealers and dope takers have overpopulated this once nice, humble town. And it's unfortunate because the person who had the gun and robbed my father, I don't think that he had a strong support system growing up. I don't think he had the right figure in life. Because as long as I can, mind you, this is my family. The boy with the gun is also my family. There's another thing. As long as I've known this boy, he always seemed disturbed. He was always so combative. Like he was just, you know how these black boys are, child. They want to be a thug. Everybody want to be a thug. Everybody want to be a thug. I don't get it. I don't get it. I will never get it. But everybody want to be a thug, child. And it was so scary for a child to hear their parent in distress and fearful of their life. Because you can say a lot about Frank James. He lie. He will lie to you. He will definitely lie to you. He would talk some shit, baby. He'll talk about you. But one thing about it, Frank ain't about no trouble. Can't nobody tell you that. Frank, he's not a man that ever required a gun to be put to him. He's not that kind of man. And I'll put my head on the chopping block and say that Frank is not that kind of man. Like I said, you can say a lot about Frank. You can say a lot about Frank James. But he's not no person who's ever trying to willingly put someone's life in danger. He's just not that person. I say it all the time. Reputation is everything. Pull up Frank James' name, honey, and see what the people got to say about him. They gonna say he lied until he talking noise. That's about it. But he ain't about no trouble. He's not like that. My father didn't deserve that. Later that day, the same person who pulled the gun out on him, mind you, I was in another truck. I was in Frank's truck. I was coming down the road where we live. And that same person was in the middle of the road pointing that weapon at me. In the middle of the road, pointing it at me. Now, mind you, I ain't got nothing, just like my father. I have nothing to do with that lifestyle. We don't even entertain that type of stuff. So, you can only imagine what's going through my head. Someone's pointing a gun to me, standing in the middle of the road. I'm in a big GMC white truck. What am I supposed to do? Someone's pointing a gun at me. I mean, I done what anyone else with common sense would do. I kept driving. And the person with the gun, he got out the way. I'll just say that. And I proceeded to press charges. I called the police because one thing about it, I've never, ever claimed to be a thug. Like, that hood mentality, that ghetto lifestyle, that's not my array, baby. I may be country, I can give you that. I am a little country now, but that ghetto mess, I'm not with that. I'm calling the law. I called the police, I did my police report, I pressed charges. I did what I had to do to protect myself and my family. Because I wasn't there with my father But from what he told me, like I said, I wasn't there. What he told me was this person who had the gun to him made a statement that he's going to come up to my mother's house and blow her brains out, my father's brains out, and the faggot brains out. Who the faggot child? So you not only physically threatened my father, but you verbally threatened him and his entire family. Not to mention, I have a 12-year-old sister that lives with me, that lives with us. 12 years old. And to even say something like that and allow something like that to come out your throat, you need to wake up in the pits of hell. And I mean that. It's been a tough week for my family. It's been a very tough week. And me being MyaRay, I have to stay strong. I had to, and I have to. And I have to stay on people necks to ensure what's right will happen. The very next day, my father and I received phone calls from people, asking what happened, whatever. And the boy's grandfather came to my house. I was inside doing my makeup because I'm a diva. Frank, my father, he was gone at the store. He was gone to the store. He gets coffee every morning. And one of my father helpers who helps him on his jobs was out there, and the grandpa was there looking for Frank. Frank wasn't around at the time, so he's like, well, just tell Frank when he gets here, I'm looking for him. I want to talk business with him. I wasn't there. I'm going off what was told to me. I was inside, like I said, preparing to be the diva I am. So when me and Frank both arrived, the man was gone. The grandfather was gone at that time. By that time. And that's when my dad's helper told Frank what happened and all that good jazz. And what was told to him was the grandfather is trying to offer Frank money to drop the charges. You want my dad to drop the charges. Now I'm going to say this when it comes to that. Frank had his own incident with the boy. He was robbed at gunpoint. Armed robbery. That's his own incident. But I too had my own incident when I was driving the truck, minding my business on the road legally, coming home, and had a gun pointed towards me while I was the only vehicle on the road. The gun was pointed towards me. The man was in the middle of the road. So I can't speak for Frank because he's an adult. So what he do is what he do. But as far as MyaRay, I'm not dropping nothing. I made that very clear. And I did receive some phone calls. People trying to get me to not press the charges on the boy, but press them on his girlfriend. Which I get it. She is his right-hand woman. She's egging him on and all that kind of stuff. But he's the one who had the gun out towards me, not her. Yeah, she's a silly Billy too. She's a Billy goat. But this ain't about her. She's a weak link. This ain't about her, honey. She's lost in this world. This is about Mr. Bad Man who wants to be a thug. Mind you, we in the country, but you want to be a thug. Okay? So my charges was against him. And that is who I want to see in jail. So anyway, y'all know I love social media, just like anyone else. I get on social media and I express what happened. Mind you, the police is looking for him. At this very time, while I'm talking to my camera on my phone, the police is looking for him. Go outside. They might be in they might be in the yard now. They're looking for him. He's a wanted man. He is. There's no lie. So I made the police report. Well, I made a Facebook post telling, expressing what happened and how tragic that could have been. And of course, everyone showed their support. But then the next day, I started receiving comments from people who I'm not even friends with on Facebook. It was the guy's mother. She comes under there. Oh, this is the funniest post I've ever seen. Like, just making a mockery of the situation that had happened. And it was distasteful. It was very upsetting. It was disappointing that, although I understand that as your child, but for you to even uphold that says a lot about you. And that goes back to what I said earlier. He didn't have the right upbringing. Because had he had the right upbringing, his conscience would have told him, this ain't right. That man's 67 years old. This ain't right. Come on now. But I digress. So she comes under the comments. Yeah, she's under the post. Listen at this. Now, I gotta be real. I gotta be real. I'm a roaster. I'm a reader. I do it all the time. The worst thing, and I'm gonna say it on camera, the worst thing people can ever do to me is to try to insult me. I'm a black trans Louisiana. What you gonna do? I've heard it all before. You come under my post calling me a man and all this kind of stuff. Just very aggressive. She came in like a pit bull who just was looking for a bone, honey, just barking, just hollering and hooting. And it's still on my page, and the screenshots are in my phone. Okay. And she's just hollering and hooting, trying to argue with me. I was so confused. I kept telling her, baby, we have no argument, darling. You want to battle, go down to the sheriff's office, battle with the deputies. Don't battle me, honey. I ain't pull a gun out on nobody. I pulled the gun out on no one. And if you go to my Facebook right now and look at the post, I've said nothing to this woman, about this woman, towards this woman. Everything's about her grown adult son who pulled a gun out on my grown adult parent, elderly parent, with the man almost 70, and also pulled a gun out on me. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't care how you try to paint the damn picture, okay? Right is right, wrong is wrong. And she lost. And I told her, I said, you lost. And she was like, what am I losing? She didn't understand it because her mind just couldn't, I guess it just couldn't grasp what I was throwing at her. She lost as in you lost. You just lost. There's no need to dissect what you lost. You lost everything. Because I'm making a post to spread awareness and be like, hey, this guy is wanted by the police. And you're under my post trying to insult me, trying to fight verbally, trying to fight me, attack me verbally, and calling me all out my name and stuff. When you resort to name calling, to me, that just gets very high schoolish. That gets very low intelligence. It just gets very low intelligence because the dictionary has so many words you can use, and you give me low vibrational words. And to add insult to injury, her cheering. I didn't know she had so many damn children, first of all. She got about 10. It was so many. I could get notifications. I'm like, damn, these men won't leave me alone. I thought it was some men trying to get in contact with me, child. It was her damn cheering, her daughters. She had about 7 of them reacting and laughing and, being chaps. They chaps. I didn't know who the damn chaps was. I had to go to their page, adding me, calling me all out my name, monkey see, monkey do, because they doing what they mama do. They don't know no better. These kids ain't got a fighting chance. They don't know no better. Because the mama is, the leader. And whether she's leading them to destruction, I don't know. Who's to say? Okay. So they under there just trying to comfort me. Mind you, I keep telling you I'm a reader. You gotta be real smart when you're coming for a reader, because you can't tell me nothing I ain't already heard. So baby, it don't affect me. But I'm gonna read your ass. And as in typical MyaRay fashion, I gathered them all up, honey. I gathered them all up. It was so bad for them, child, because I didn't even have to curse these girls out. They calling me a man and saying this and all this, calling me by my name that my mother gave me, which is legally changed. Check the ID, check the social security card. So they were just coming from me. And at one point, I literally stopped and said, I kid you not. I stopped and said, Maya, these girls can't handle you. When they get to a point when they're just repeating themselves over and over, they can't handle you, Maya. not your mouth. Because mind you, they from the street. Them street girls. Them street girls. I didn't grow up in the damn streets, child. I don't do that. But I know how to fight with my words. I know how to fight with my words without cursing, without yelling. I can tear you down with my words. Rightfully so, I shredded them bitches, honey. Shredded them, folded them up like some clothes, and sent them outside, baby. Sent them outside. Ow. Ting. I love it. And I'm sitting here laughing and joking with y'all because I really do get a kick out of myself. I'm my biggest fan. Like, I get a kick out of that shit. Them hoes on the... Oh, see, I don't want to call them hoes, child. Even though they all got cheering. Look, I went to their page. All of them got chaps. But anyway, the chaps got chaps. How'd that go? Anyway, what's crazy is... This is the crazy part, y'all. This is the gotcha. The entire herd tried to attack me. Tried. That's the key word because they failed miserably. One person gathered about 12 people. One person. Little old me. Just with my words. Catch it. The police still looking for him, by the way. They're still looking for him. He's a wanted man. What's the craziest part about all this? They came for me. I'm not even friends with these people. You got to search MyaRay's name up to look at anything I post. Yes, my page is public, but you have to search me up to find my stuff. Okay? You have to search me. They came looking for me and seen that I was posting about my dad and what happened to me, and the police looking for that boy. So because I put out in the world that the police is looking for him, because it's true, they came trying to attack me. And this is why we failing as a community. Because people are upholding this type of behavior. Just upholding it. And no one stopped to think, oh my God, he wrong. That's wrong. Why would he do that? Turn yourself in, son. Turn yourself in, brother. Why are you doing it to them people? They don't. And I said it on Facebook, and I'm going to say it here verbally. A lot of people... Let's talk. Let's have a real conversation. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's have a real conversation, okay? A lot of people may not like MyaRay, and I'm completely fine with that because I don't walk out my door to please no one but me. A lot of people may not like MyaRay. But can't nobody tell you, can't nobody tell you that MyaRay is an evil and nasty and mean person. You can't say that. So yeah, I do take it very personal when people try to attack me because I don't bother nobody. And I try not to let nobody bother me, okay? And nobody not gonna bother me. The boy is wanted by the police. They gonna find him and he going to jail. And whoever is hiding him, they need to take them to jail too. The mama mad at me, the sister's mad at me. I don't care about none of that. I said everything I had to say on the Facebook, but I wanted to, I love YouTube, okay? I do love to talk. So I wanted to express myself verbally. And I love to look at myself. I wanted to express myself verbally to let them know that the police is still looking for them. Like, no matter how mad you get at MyaRay, the police is looking for y'all. Oh, Lord, the police not looking for y'all. The police looking for him. They need to be looking for y'all. I mean, come on. They need to lock all y'all up. But y'all have also failed in public court. Y'all have incriminated yourselves. Let me tell you. Let me educate y'all. Y'all got on a public platform under my page calling me all these names and attacking me, attacking my appearance, coming for me, child. That is called cyberbullying, my love. Now you trying to cyberbully me? Because all I simply said was they looking for your brother. That's why I told that little girl, stay in a child's place. This ain't even your element. This ain't your element. See, I'm smart with everything I do. And I do mean everything. Everything I do. Everything I do is for a reason. You see how those comments, when I was responding to you, I never once cursed at y'all. I never once got ugly. Because people are watching. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get up for the camera and say, I may have called y'all some mean words out loud. But I'm not gonna do that on a public platform, honey. Why? incriminate my damn self. Y'all cyberbullying me. Coming for me. Cyber goddamn bullying. Trying to bully me. Don't y'all know I was the only gay person that growing up in the Ranger middle, elementary, and high school? Y'all can't bully me. I done got chapply. Y'all can't bully me. Y'all can try. You can try, because you can try anything in life. But you failed. Y'all failed. Y'all had to come together, honey. They had to come together and still fail. Child. The police is looking for him. I also talked to the deputy. And I was told that his grandfather called up there and said all this is a made-up story. So they're lying for him. See how dangerous that is and how scary. It's scary. That it is truly scary that not only is the mother upholding this bullshit, but the whole damn family is holding. Not one person grabbed him by his hand and said, hey, enough is enough. Cut it out. Really? Like I said, I'm not a thug, but that boy is really going to run up on the wrong person. And something unfortunate is going to happen to him. Because in that thug lifestyle, there's consequences. There's consequences now. I'm just like, you ain't got to like the messenger, but hear the message. He's going around putting that gun on people. Somebody's going to hurt him. I'm so serious. And I know y'all don't want that. It won't be me because I'm not a thug. The police going to hurt him if it's up to me. I want the police to handle him. That's how I deal with things. I let the law handle it. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I let the police handle it. But somebody's going to hurt that child. That's like, I'm being very real with you. If y'all watching, because y'all watch every damn thing, yeah. Someone's going to hurt him. And I don't want that to happen because despite anything, I'm not no evil person. I'm not. This is dangerous. This whole lifestyle is dangerous. And as far as making comments like you're going to come into someone's home and bring them any type of physical harm, you have to be careful with coming into someone, even threatening that you're going to come into someone's home. I'm not going to ever sit here and say what I would personally do if someone was to come into my home and try to hurt me or my parents. I don't have to say anything. Do it and find out. That's all I'm going to say about that. Do it and find out, child. I don't have to get on the social media and do all that rah-rah. As the kids say, fuck around and find out. Because I don't bother nobody. And I'm not going to let nobody bother me. Can't nobody intimidate me either. Whether you have a pussy or a dick, bitch, I'm not intimidated. It will never work. Not around here, not with Miss MyaRay, honey. You will not intimidate me. The police is looking for you. They're looking for you. And as long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure they find you. Your mama got on Facebook saying you're not hiding. So why not? I'll even pick you up. Because you ain't got a car. I'll even pick you up. Sit you right next to me. Let you know, baby, you won't intimidate me. Anybody who got to have a gun or any type of weapon to be intimidating and you still not intimidating, get on down. Baby, I got a whole wig on, honey. And I was... Stay focused, girl. I would even pick you up and let's go to the sheriff's office. If you're not running and you have no reason... If we lied on you, if I lied on you, if everything I'm saying is a lie, let's go to the sheriff's office. And if I'm lying, hey, listen to me good. If I'm lying on you, I'll go to jail myself. Lock me up and throw away the key if I'm lying. I have no reason to lie on anybody, especially you. And my dad's lying about having a fucking gun up to... Come on now. We got to use that brain. If no one is hiding, and if I'm so in wrong, if I'm in the wrong, why we can't go to the courthouse, go to the jailhouse? Fuck the courthouse, let's go to the jailhouse because they looking for him. You know why? You know why? Because he's a criminal. He's a menace to society. And people, this is the, I'm about to go because I want the video to be too long because I'm going to address it like this. I'm going to post it and I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe. Just maybe. people around this small ass town is afraid of him. I don't know why. I don't know why. Baby, he the boy number this small. I don't know why they so scared of the boy. And then I hear people telling me things about him, like his location. Of course, as being a girl I am, telling the police. Then they say, so, oh, street code. Street code? Bitch, I'm not from the streets. Streets. Street code. I'm not that girl. Don't forget the street code. Snitches get stitches. Okay. And if you're doing crime, you gotta do some time. Shit. if snitches get stitches, you doing crime, you gotta do some time. Come on now. We're not on TV. This is real life. Don't try to be a big ass thug when it comes to me and my family. We country people, chat. You want to be a thug? Take your ass down to the BR, New Orleans. Let's see how far you get. Baby, they gonna shred you like some motherfucking cheese. Come on now. Don't do that. And I'm gonna say this too. Don't try to act like you big in bed with a gun in your hand. Put the gun down. Y'all ain't never seen Friday? Put the gun down, Craig. Fight with your fist. Y'all ain't never seen the movie Friday? I mean, I'm against violence. I am. But I'm always for self-defense. If you want to be big and bad, run up on somebody without a gun in your hand. You're not going to do that, are you? Because you too busy beating up on them crackheads. Yeah. Don't play. Run up on somebody without that gun in your hand, baby. And if you ain't never seen a shirt folded up and tucked away in the top of the closet, the very top of the closet, run up on a bitch like me without the gun in your hand, without any type of weapon. Because I can be every name in the book that y'all want to call me, but I'm real. I'm real. Okay? Put the gun down and run up on a real bitch. And let's see how many times that shirt gonna get folded up and be tucked away. The police looking for you. Matter of fact, when they take you to jail, go up in there and see how far you get without that gun. See what they do to little boys like you. They gonna love you, honey. They like them light skinned too. Now your teeth a little messed up, but that's all right. They can fix it. Money can do anything. I mean, since y'all got money to offer people to drop charges, I know y'all got money to get your teeth fixed. But I'm gone. I'm about to go. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Screen record, whatever y'all gotta do, baby. I have addressed everything. My story has been the same since day one because I have no reason to lie. Not one. I don't have to lie. Lie for what? For who? To who? Nigga what? Nigga who? Please. Child, y'all need to go to Facebook, honey, because I ate them girls up. Yes, let me go. I'm being messy. All right, I'm gone. And do the right thing. The police looking for y'all. Everyone is notified. Everyone here knows who you are, baby. The pictures circulate. They know who you are. They know who you are. You can hide. I mean, hey, you can hide. You gonna be found, though. I'm just gonna break it to you. I'm gonna give it to you real. Shout out to Joanna Man and Shamar. How y'all doing? How you doing, Joanna Man and Shamar? Joanna Man and Shamar. How cute. I see you over there, girl. I done read my reader child. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gone.